overdrive here in Uplink. We'll see if we can see any of these players, specifically Ricky for the side of Cloud9 and Clayster on the side of FaZe, see if they come through with any big plays with the overdrive.
I'm going to start things off with Attach. He had a really slow start to our first respawn, but was showing up big, not necessarily always in the scoreboard, but he was always there to support his teammates in S&D in the rounds they won. He's going to be a key player throughout the tournament in the respawn game modes, and he has had some great uplinks up to this point. Running the OSA, he's not afraid to get in the face of the opponents, and right away he's going to charge up the mid.
Now you see he's going to get some good tags on the one player. Zuma's able to take out one. And right now at the beginning of this game, you're just going to fight for this mid-map to try and get drone control. It's going to be Cloud9 after they drought one player. You know, the player in top window is just kind of giving Attach some trouble because he knows he's there and knows he can't get aggressive because he's going to get picked if he pushes up any further.
Attach is going to find one. It's on Lacefield. Hit with the tacticals, slowed down. He's going to be called out, but finally execute. I thought he was going to get the turnaround kill. Unfortunately, not going to land. Instead, it's Cloud9 winning the opening battles. Let's go over to, I'd like to see Lacefield for a little bit. He's the guy who just goes on streaks and takes over games. Aches with the drone in hand is going to be leading the charge. He should probably sit back and wait for an opening kill. Enable going to shut this one down, though. Aches the last man standing, and he won't get anything done. It's Enable and FaZe with 4 down running this drone.
It's the hardest thing to do right now in Uplink is when you get that first wave of kills, they get the second one. I was speaking a little bit with TP and Merc, and they didn't understand why people don't throw the drone down and fight as a 4. You see a 1-point play go off. It's going to be Lacefield picking it off in mid-air. Fantastic play by Lacefield, saving a potential score.
This drone not out of the base yet, though. Ricky fighting for control. And he is going to get pinched any moment. Gets one on Clayster. He's going to go for the drone, toss it forward. FaZe not giving up yet, but they probably should. You're going to see one player chasing after the carrier. It's going to be Zuma in the back line. Meanwhile, his teammates spawning up on defense. And Zuma's got to get eyes. He calls it out, spots one low, wins the battle, sees the second one on the bridge, finishes it himself. 2 down, that's going to slow down this push coming in from Cloud9. And once again, we got a bit of a stalemate.
Yeah, it's just going to end any push that Cloud9 had any hopes of getting forward. And you see, still going to be Clayster on your minimap with Enable here, push forward on the map. So the FaZe clan should be able to get control of drone, but it's going to be Lacefield and Ricky fighting out of the base, able to get 1 kill apiece. FaZe going to throw the drone for yards. Nice play here, going to give it to the side of Cloud9. Now, Cloud9 still reluctant to grab the drone at this moment in time. They're going to play a little bit more passive. Same with FaZe. I mean, if you're FaZe, you just need to control this mid-map. There's no reason to keep pushing into the Cloud9 base without the drone in hand.
Lacefield's in a key position. I don't know if he realizes it yet, though, and instead he is going to fall back and try and support his teammates. Meanwhile, this drone is running through. It's attached with drone in hand, and he's got a dunk in front of him. Only 1 player coming off spawn. Clayster's going to deal with that on a 5 streak. Let's go over to him. The 4-kill multi-kill coming through as Clay just wiped house.
And it is a big kill by Assault off the spawn because it is actually 1 player from FaZe set up in the mid-map, watching the mid-rails, and that all the players from Cloud9 are spawning at the top of your mini-map. If Assault doesn't get that kill, this is one where FaZe could potentially rally some scores together.
Aches, your key defender, gets 1, gets a second. Assault and Ricky all in the kill feed. Now it's 4 down for FaZe, and this is going to be the push from Cloud9, but already trailing by 3. They need to put a few points on the board before we get in this second half. 1:50 still to go in our first round of action, and here comes the surge. You got Lacefield picking up 1, but Zuma taking down Attach is going to make it a critical error. The dunk will land, and will stay on with Aches as he continues to slay out the spawners. Big run by Aches. He is now 12-8. He is working towards those streaks, but I don't believe he got it. Assault is setting up to protect this new drone, and they just executed that one perfectly. The error from Zuma, a big error coming through. You can see it now represented on the scoreboard.
Yeah, what you saw there was actually, you know, Cloud9, they give up the 1-point play, and Assault uses that time to get all the way into the FaZe base in this back statue area. He was able to pick up some kills. Cloud9 just overextends grab drone middle of the map. They run it in for 2, and now they find themselves only down 1 point here. Assault still just being a nuisance in the FaZe base, going to force them to rotate back. And I like what I've seen from Cloud9 here in the second half of this first portion of Uplink.
Enable is going to play far back on defense, knowing there's someone pushed up. They have found him, they have executed him, now they can push forward. Attach closest to the drone is going to be upstairs. He's going to have some support from Zuma, and you're going to go over to Zuma now. From under the bridge, I expected the flank, but as Zuma goes under the bridge, Egg says, guys, let's just run this the other way. They're going to take it to the top half of the map, and this could be a dunk.
Yeah, and this is something we normally don't see. It's a part of the map you want to avoid, and you see why. Attach and Enable able to pick up some kills. as Aches tries to get high on the wall run, but is not done yet. Assault's able to pick up 2. That would have been sick if he was able to win that one, but FaZe, specifically attached, picks up the kill, and now they're going to bring the drone topside themselves.
Attach not going to get it very far. We're going on the flank with Zuma here. Zuma stopping the push as Aches wanted to get on the drone. Instead, it's Cloud9 forcing the standoff. We go into the first half, 3-2, second half coming up right now. A great opening for FaZe, but they definitely slowed down.
I feel like, though, if FaZe, they kind of get control of that back statue area, they're not going to let it up. I feel like Cloud9 needs to be very careful about this opening break, because you cannot give up that map position. Cloud9, they do a good job, you know, after FaZe picks up some kills at the beginning, getting some points on the board there towards the end with getting Assault into the other team's space.
Taking a look at the numbers, Clayster 15 and 11, leading the game. On the other side, the best performance so far, it's Aches. He was 12 and 8 though at one point, and he's going to finish the first half 13 and 12, immediately shut down at the start of this round as well. So Aches has been neutralized while Clayster heats up, and here comes the opening push. FaZe with 3 down is going to push this drone forward. Enable gets past the defender, and here comes a toss. Thought he had a chaser behind him, and it did happen. Assault finally gets the kill, but not before a point is scored.
So they were able to do that because there was one player from Cloud9 playing up in the top window, I believe it's Assault, and they just jump up, put a few shots in, and forces it back down. Then you're able to bring the drone through underpass. FaZe looking in championship form here today. So they are up 4-2 here against Cloud9 and Uplink, and Cloud9 now moving, trying to get control of FaZe base. They're picking up some kills. They do not have everybody there. It's just going to be Lacefield and Assault on the side of the FaZe map, and you see, I mean, once those guys pick up some kills, the other guys grab the drone, it's just too late. It just takes too long to develop. They
knew Assault was here, but they couldn't move him from the position. Assault continuing to slay out, gets 3 straight kills, and cannot find the 4th. Lacefield will not be able to move forward and lock in this next score. Instead, Aches and Lacefield have to play for the spawn control. And it's going to be Lacefield picking up 1 up top. Sees a player down low, not going to engage. Instead, I'd actually like to go show you Clayster, as he was that player spotted. I have a feeling Clay's going to hunt him down any moment.
Yeah, he's just hunting for Lacefield here. Does not want to give up any good position in his base to Lacefield. That could be detrimental to their squad going forward in this uplink game. But you see Clay just watching mid-map, some nice shots there, and he's going to earn himself his overdrive.
Score streaks coming in, and it's going to be Assault dropping 2. Opportunity in favor of C9. And there is a player pushed up. You see that player number 2, that's Lacefield getting the opening kills. Let's go over to our drone carrier, Aches. Aches is going to dish this one and try and pick up the kills before they move in. Assault clearing the way. It's Attached falling in the middle, but 3 defenders still up for FaZe Clan. Aches about to make the push. Score streaks coming down, and they will move this drone immediately after. It's in the hands of Ricky right behind Aches.
Yeah, and you see it was going to be Ricky having Aches lead the charge, and they're going to pick up the kills, use the streaks to force FaZe inside, and we have a tie game. A fantastic play there from Cloud9 to put a 2-point play on the board.
You want to watch the best player in the game? It's Assault.
I was like, which one? There's a few players you can kind of
We're going to stay on board here through the respawn. He's still got Scorchers. He's been a game changer in the search and destroy. Now in the second half, he has taken over 23 and 12. By far the hottest hand. And he is going to pick up 3. Unfortunately, one of them was Ricky.
So smart to back down there. Just gives himself a little bit of extra time, and the time allows Lacefield to come off the spawn and pick this kill up. Now you're going to have both teams fight for this mid-map control. 2 minutes left. Still at a tie game here. You look the top right of the scoreboard. You do have some payload abilities up, and Clayster does have the overdrive.
Assault trying to stop this push from FaZe. They have the drone. He's going to land a melee, but the shot going up, and it looks like it's going to fall just short. Can Clayster get the rebound? No, it's Cloud9 tossing it for the reset. Drone back in the middle of the map. We have 96 seconds still to go here, and Clayster is currently on fire. He's got the overdrive as well, and he will be picked off. Attached, looking for the drone. Gonna find a player. The rewind comes in, saves his life. Uses his own rewind now and continues to battle it out, but that battle is won by C9. Drone control back in their favor, and Clayster will fall on defense.
And you do, I was pointing it out here on the scoreboard, you do have Ricky with overdrive as well. So both players, we talked about in the pregame, how big overdrive could be to make an individual play. This is where it could come in.
He's going outside? No, he's going through. And he is coming in for the dunk. We talked about it before the game, and you see it playing off. Lacefield's going to pick up 2 more, and Ace is in the middle of the map looking for the carry. Won't be able to get to the drone in time. Let's go back to Ricky. He's still inside FaZe's base, causing problems behind enemy lines. Will be cleaned up. Zuma trying to chase down this drone. Will he be able to stop another push from Cloud9 and be able to counter? They're running out of time for FaZe Clan. This could be the first win we've seen out of Cloud9 in Uplink.
Yeah, they need to get the drone in Clayster's hands. That overdrive, 30 seconds left. Be a huge misplay if they're not able to get anything with this overdrive, not even one use, as you see Clay going down bike path, going on a bit of a flank here. He's going to come behind one of the players in Cloud9.
Peekaboo. Oh no, there is another right next to him. Shut down, 15 seconds left. C9 knows they just got to throw this one for yards, keep it away from their base, and you're going to see a 7-kill streak to seal the deal. It's Lacefield on fire. He's going to call in the score streaks. Game over, 6-4. This one goes to C9.
And FaZe gets no use of that overdrive there in the second half. That is one they probably like to have back. You saw they get one really good offensive effort in the last 2 to 3 minutes. They can't get the drone in Clayster's hands so he can make a play with it.